In Nairobi County, Area 87, we meet 30-year-old Ian Wekesa. Wekesa has been living with bipolar disorder since he was diagnosed in 2021.
And at first, my voice was extremely loud. So one day I was around home talking to a friend of mine. And after I was done talking to them, a certain nurse from our local clinic called out to me. When I went to her, she told me that. He told me plainly that, young man, I can tell there's something wrong with you. Let me give you the number of a doctor friend of mine in Kangemi Health Center. You go see them. And because I also knew I had an issue but I didn't know what it was, I saw it best to follow her advice.
Bipolar disorder is a mental health condition characterized by extreme mood swings, including periods of intense highs called mania or hypomania, and lows can be referred to depression.
They are very significant and extreme, and this differentiates them from the normal mood swings that people have, and they disrupt somebody's daily activities. They are unable to work as they are supposed to be when they have bipolar. Even if they are students, the symptoms make it difficult for them to function normally unless they are undergoing treatment.
He shares his deeply personal journey with the condition.
The anxiety, not being settled alone. That's why I prefer going out to people. I cannot stay in the house. I'm usually at the National Theatre or St. Andrews, where I have friends there in the youth office, because I cannot stay alone.
Those symptoms of like being, they can be talking too much, they can be restless, they can be, some people can call them also stubborn because they don't understand. But these are basically the symptoms that come as a result of somebody having the bipolar illness.
I too have lived with the condition diagnosed 20 years ago while still in high school. It's been a roller coaster, but we get to share our victorious moments with Ian as I interview him. According to the World Health Organization, 40 million people live with bipolar disorder worldwide. On average, those with the condition die 10 years earlier than the general population, not just from the disorder itself, but from co-occurring conditions and lack of adequate treatment.
The main challenge is many people don't come to seek the services. Sometimes also when they come to seek the services, there are few mental health and psychiatry workers.
Ian was formerly diagnosed with bipolar 2 disorder, a type where depression is predominant mood, often followed by mania episodes, but his story is far from unique.
I got advice from my first therapist while I was depressed. She told me that I should be happy that I'm always jovial. Because if I was to ever go low, I might have a depression that will be worse than the first one.
While bipolar disorder is characterized by two extreme moods with different characteristics that last a while. During the maniac episodes, one may experience elevated mood, increased energy, rapid thoughts, impulsivity, inflated self-esteem, decreased sleep, increased activity, and irritability. While in the depressive episodes, one may face sadness, loss of interest, fatigue, appetite or sleep changes, difficulty in concentrating, withdrawal, and suicidal thoughts. Both manic and depressive episodes can cause significant difficulties in all aspects of life, including at home, work, and school. They may require specialized care to prevent the person from doing harm to themselves or others.
It may affect young people differently because young people are also, at this age, they're also transitioning. Transitioning comes with a lot of challenges. Sometimes they are looking for jobs, they are looking to establish families, they are looking to ground themselves. So it presents a lot of challenges that can be stressful. And the stresses, in fact, extreme stress can predispose one to having bipolar.
Despite graduating with a bachelor's degree in science, getting a job has been a real struggle.
I came to learn that people judge whatever is different. For me, it's my voice that's different. Because it's loud, people assume I'm crazy. Employers hear my voice and put me off the list.
For Ian, the financial strain is overwhelming.
My mom is the one who caters for my medication, my visits. And she has been very low financially for a while. So when she's low, I'm low. Because I don't have any steady source of income. And I've not been able to go for the checkup.
Triggers like loss, bereavement, and trauma while living with bipolar may exacerbate the situation.
Because that depression was major. Because it led me to going crazy in campus in 2017, December.
Despite the challenges, Ian is not just living with the bipolar disorder. He's become a mental health champion, advocating for others who struggle in silence, calling for more resources and support for those with bipolar and other mental health conditions.
People with mental illness need grace. Because the one thing we look for is being understood. Don't judge, understand. Just listen. Because once you listen, you'll understand.
However, globally and also in the country, there's a huge gap between diagnosis and access to care. Stigma and misconceptions around the disorder makes it even worse.
Many people understand it as an illness that is spiritual in nature. They don't know that it is something treatable in hospital.
For Ian and many others living with bipolar disorder, the road is long and difficult, but with the right support, treatment and understanding, there's hope for a brighter future. Eunice Omolo, K24 TV, Nairobi.